Hey, what's going on there, folks? Earthmaster here. It is January 14th, 2019, 4:35 p.m. here, West Coast time, and figured I'd do an earthquake video update since it's been a couple days since I've done one. Actually, I think longer than a couple days, so I apologize about that, but just been pretty busy. With the day job and whatnot. Haven't been able to live stream, so I've kind of been away from the computer for a while, but still keeping an eye on all the activity occurring around the globe, which for the most part has remained relatively mild, I guess, if you could use that word. Nothing major popping off and no major swarms to report. A little bit of activity over around Italy with a 4.5 and a 3.0 occurring today. So interesting activity there. For the most part, that's about the only interesting activity I have to report. Still seeing, of course, your normal earthquake activity down in South America near Chile, and of course activity in the Mexico region or just off the coast of southern Mexico with a couple of fours there popping off. Anchorage up there still seeing some aftershock activity. Of course, that big one they had there over a month ago is going to continue to produce aftershocks for quite some time, months if not years to come. So that's just what happens when the earth subducts and moves around and tries to adjust back to a normal position, I guess, or until it gets stuck again. But anyway, so yeah, pretty quiet here on the Earthquake 3D globe. A little bit of activity here in Yellowstone National Park. There you can see down here in Madison 207 and also up here around Lake Yellowstone, some small activity popping off, and that's just a little bit of swarming going on. I did happen to I was keeping an eye on it here yesterday because there was definitely some activity going on in the northeast corner of the park, kind of by Lake Yellowstone. Hold on one second here. Let's see if I can bring up that map for you guys here. Is it this one I want to bring up? Yes. Okay. So yeah, you can see right there in the middle of the map there, borehole, right in the center, showing some activity. That's a couple small earthquakes there, those spike of an earthquakes there showing up in the red. So it's nothing major, but there is a little bit of activity popping off there in Yellowstone National Park. Like I said, as you can see near borehole B208, it looks like you can see some earthquakes there popping off. And also on the live stream here, or on the live data stations, there are a couple small spikes showing up on, like I said, Madison, which is in the northwest corner, but also over here near Lake Yellowstone, where we've seen the majority of this earthquake swarm take place. You can see some spiky activity there, just small micro earthquakes, if you will, and pretty mellow, like I mentioned, folks. Here in the West Coast in California, we're looking at a pretty good system of, a rainmaker coming in. Lots of snow predicted here for California over this next week. Already got some aerial flood watches and high wind watches on my phone. We've got a couple different systems coming in. One today that's bringing in some relatively light precipitation here in California. Southern California kind of getting the brunt of this system, but over the next couple days, mostly on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I guess, is when the brunt of these systems come in and packing a pretty good, powerful punch for a winter storm here in California. A lot of the state's going to see some rainfall. This here is just the satellite picture off of the west coast there. You can see some clouds and storms taking shape out there. Heading into the west coast there. I do want to show you guys the predicted rainfall totals coming up here. That's going to be really interesting to watch here. See if I can find it. Okay, get rid of this one. Not that one. That was a picture. So yeah, here is the 5-day precipitation total forecast from the Storm Prediction Center. and also NOAA down there. There's a lot of rain coming to the West Coast, folks, and a lot of snow coming up, heading up into the mountains over the next few days here. We're talking feet of snow up in the Sierra Nevada. Here in the Valley, Sacramento Valley region, we're talking about 2 to 3 inches of rainfall, possibly a little bit higher than that. We'll have to keep an eye on the dynamics of this storm and see exactly how and when this thing comes in here. You know, of course, either way, we're getting a lot of rain. That's there's no arguing over that. Most of California, 2 to 3 inches of rain in the lowland valley. Along the coast, definitely a lot higher, probably 4 to 5 inches of rain. And then up in the Sierra Nevadas, we're talking about feet. Could be another 4 feet of snow up above 5,000 foot level. So Mount Lassen, Lake Tahoe, Truckee, you guys are all getting quite a bit of snow. And this is good because we're looking at a period of dry weather pattern following these storms. So I'm going to say at this point, we need all the rain we can get just in case we switch to a dry pattern the rest of the year, or the rest of the rain season here along the West Coast, which hopefully that won't happen because we need the rain. We definitely need it. And I like it. It's good stuff. Rain is a good thing, right? I think there's a song that has that in it. Probably quite a few songs. But anyway, folks, like I said, pretty quiet out there. Pretty mellow day on the earthquake world. There's just not a whole lot happening. We can take a look at the USGS map here. And, you know, it's pretty much the same thing. This is just one day, magnitude 2.5 and above, showing just pretty quiet conditions. I mean, no major earthquakes. Like I say, a little bit of earthquake activity here near Indonesia region. That looks like, what was that one there, 4.9? Latest earthquake is being a 3.4 up near Larsen Bay, Alaska. That's this little red circle up here. But other than that, I've said it a bunch of times, pretty quiet. So anyway, folks, I hope everyone has a great day out there. It is, what, Monday? It is Monday. I don't have to work. That's a good thing. At least not today. And in the meantime, I'm going to relax and probably fire up a barbecue and enjoy the rain. Yes, I love barbecuing in the rain. It's just, I don't know, something about it. So, have a good day out there, folks. We'll catch you all a little bit later. And, of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do updates on earthquakes pretty much over 6.0 around the globe, unless we start seeing some weird activity, earthquake activity in areas like around major cities. I normally wouldn't do an update just on smaller earthquakes, but I am watching the live seismographs all the time. And I will keep you guys notified on any future quakes out here. Alright, peace out, folks.